Okay, so today we're going to decorate the, I find hard to decorate top of your tall blinds. These are in the dining room, and I would love to have the beautiful curtains back in here that we used to have, but we do foster kittens and they just don't go together well, so for right now it's blinds. What we're going to make is something that's very custom to this piece exactly. It's a little bit tedious, but not hard. So here we go. Okay, so to get started with this project, we need a couple of these, like, I think they're called yardsticks. You can get them at Home Depot. You can probably get them at Lowe's too. You need some wire ties, tape measure, something to cut your wire with, garland of your choice, and lights. And we need to measure across the exact size of your the top of your blinds. And I know that mine is 80 inches, so that's the number I'm going to be working with. My husband was kind enough to drill holes into my yardsticks for me, and that is how we're going to attach a lot of things to the yardsticks and then hang them above that particular, above the blinds. Now, you know, garland like this, if you were to go this way with it on top of your blinds, that's how it hangs. So we have to figure out a way to make it hang this way. So mine is gonna like drape over, and you'll see that as we progress. So remember, yardsticks, tape measure, wire ties, and something to cut them. Oh, and some lights. I prefer the icicle style because they are going to hang down. I wanted the icicle style and the random sparkle. All right. Okay. So now I've taken a zip tie and done one zip tie on each end, and you're going to go through and put as many on as you want. It just depends on how you want your lights to be. If you want them to, if you like them droopy, which I do not. I don't want them to be straight across because they are icicle style lights, and I know that these are kind of bunched up right now, but as they hang, this will calm itself down. So we're going to do that for both yardsticks, and then we're going to move on to the next step. Okay, so what I'm showing you is that there is a gap between my two yardsticks, and that is totally fine. Oh, I keep bumping the camera, sorry. That is totally fine. The way that we attach these, this isn't going to sag and it's not going to be even noticeable. So totally fine if you have that. So just keep on zip tying your lights to your yardsticks. So now if you've got all of your light strands attached to your yardstick, it's going to look something like that. I have just sat them up there so that you could see how, get the idea of how it will look over that top frame. Now, in case you're wondering, that top frame thing that goes over the blinds is put on like extra strength, so it's not gonna be a problem to attach to those brackets to hold our custom window piece. So here's a cat going down a ladder. Just thought I'd throw that in. Here's the part where I think that you may start looking at me like I've lost my mind. We're going to start cutting up our perfectly good garland. Just like this. We don't need this long piece on the bottom, so we're going to get rid of it. And you're going to get a piece that looks something like this. Now don't panic, because it's going to be layered. Like, they're going to be layered, lots of them. So we'll come back and show how to put it together. So now that we have a bunch of the branches cut, we're going to attach them to, we're going to attach wire to the branches. So we have wire, which is 24 gauge bead wire. You cut them to the length that you want, and keeping in mind these are going to stagger higher. Some are high, some are low, and they're going to be layered. So keep that in mind. Just wrap it around your little stem take it, you know, what we're trying to do is just make it hang correctly. And then take this one the other way, and it should hang just fine. Yep, there we go. So do that a whole bunch of times, and I'll be back. Okay, so now that you have all of your branches, or most or a lot of your branches with wires on them, you're going to attach them to your yardsticks. I don't know why I keep searching for the word yardsticks. Again, these are going to be at staggered lengths. This is the first layer, so kind of take your piece over to your window, see where it's going to hang, get an idea of how far down you want them to go, and don't go past that. And even though it looks patchy now, this is only the first layer, the first row. Many, many more things are going to go onto this. So just attach into your holes and do that until you have a whole first layer on and you like that look, and then prepare to do layer number 2. So here is a mid-process check-in, sort of. You can see that the lights are twinkling and they kind of hang down, and I just plug the lights in, so the warmer they get, the farther that the more those kinks in the cords will come out. So you can see that the branches are kind of staggered, nothing's perfectly even, and I don't want it to be perfectly even. I purposely filled in this side, that side there, more than this side, so you can see that with more layers it starts to look better and better. Now, this was only 2 garlands. There's much more to go, so just keep adding your branches to your yardsticks. And at this point I did attach mine because now's the point where I want to kind of pick the lengths as I put them up there, and it's super easy to feed them through the holes that are in the yardsticks. Even up there, you just have to be on a ladder. So let's get back to filling it in. This is what it's looking like. I put quite a bit of the branches on there, and I've added some gold stringy garland to that side. It is this right here, this 6-foot gold Christmas garland. I got it from Hobby Lobby. It looks like that. It's also going to go on that side. There's my dog saying hi. So it's starting to fill in, and even when you get to the very last thing that you put on there, you can still reach behind it and add more layer if you don't think it's full enough for you. Don't worry about the gap in the middle. That will be covered. You'll never even know it was there. Here is the end of the project. I've lost the clip where I added everything to the top. If you want me, I can give you a quick rundown. I used some very wild garland. They're like picks, but they're large. They're like 2 feet. So they're back to back, on each piece. I can show you if you want, but honestly, what is up there is going to be, you know, what is your like and goes with your decorative theme for this year. So there's those garland picks. There is sugared apples, sugared pomegranates. There's sugared berries up there. There's white poinsettias, red glitter poinsettias. There's this glitter curly Q stuff. There's some small pine cones. All kinds of stuff up there just to fill it in and make it look nice and full, and a little wild this year. I went on the wild side. Those red balls don't normally go there, but the kids wanted to add them, so there they are. There's a gold and red bow in the center, and that's really it. I love how it turned out. I love how it's random twinkling. I love random twinkle lights. They make me very happy. Yeah, I love how it turned out. I hope that y'all like it. I hope that you do something like this in your home, and you show me. I really want to see what everybody's doing this year. I mentioned before, I love Christmas decorating. I just love it. I just love it. Anyway, this is project number 2. I've got a few more coming up, so I hope you like it. Hope everyone's having a wonderful start to their holiday season. It will be Thanksgiving in a few days. It's Saturday. We just got home. One of our foster cats was adopted. it's a good day. It's a good day. Anyway, I will be back with my next DIY. I hope y'all are enjoying this series, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.